Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's me, the Golden Saiyan here, and we're back again with part 2 of the amazing series of, what if Goku was sent to Asgard? Now, if you guys haven't seen part 1 of this video, I'm going to link it down below. Also, you can join my Patreon if you want to. That will also be linked down in the description as well. You guys get exclusive videos and other amazing perks. Also, if you haven't noticed yet, there is, you can join my channel now if you guys want. There's roles ranging from a Super Saiyan 4 role to a MUI role with, other perks that low-key I kind of forgot. But if you guys want to join, you guys can if you want. Now, before we get into this video, I just want to say thank you to the person who made this thumbnail because, this thumbnail is freaking amazing. It's the same as the thumbnail for part 1, but still, it's amazing. So, thank you for that, and yeah, with that, let's get into this amazing what if video.
Hey, chill, I'm still going. Ride in the Maserati, catch a body, she a hottie, call her shawty, look like a Barbie, catch her like Cardi, throw a party with your mommy, I can tell that she want me, cause I'm saucing in this bitch, saucing in this bitch. Heard you tryna hit a lick, little boy, talking shit, little boy, with the hits, little boy, no C's, no crib, little boy, hop in your crib, little boy, yes, I'm the shit, little boy. They call me Bobby, cause I saw that chick a week ago, but now I'm ghosting, cause I don't wanna see that hoe, and now I'm rolling the hitters just like a nollie, cause I said they want smoke, but in real life they don't know me.
Goku getting hit by the blast, he would get angry, not powering up to his Akari state, but getting angry, just powering up in his base, as he would just look at Iron Man, as he would say, if he does that one more time, he will kill him. As Tony would take this as, a challenge, as he would blast Goku 3 more times, as Goku would then just power up something similar to the Kamehameha, as he would just fire it, and Tony would see the immense power coming from Goku, as then Jarvis would warn Tony that he needs to dodge this, otherwise he would die. As Tony knows he has to do this, but then he looks back and sees that, if he dodges this, many people could die from, the aftermath of the blast. So he would decide to try to tank this, calling, pressing buttons on his armor, as he would call forth, his other Iron Man suits. They would all try to help block the attack, as, it would have actually done the job, as, Tony would, go up to Goku, take off his suit, telling him that he is sorry, and he actually didn't mean to do that, it was just instinct. And he would explain that, he was just a random person who came from the sky, claiming he was the son of a god, saying how if he could destroy him, he could. So Tony kind of took that as an opportunity to attack. Thor would actually, Goku would actually understand this, as he would just look at Tony, as he would be like, it doesn't matter anyway. And he would say, my bad, I didn't mean to go all powering up on you. You just angered me from that blast, and then you shot 2 more after that. Actually, you know what? It's all good. As they would start getting the talking, and then eventually, Goku would try to explain that, he needs to find his brother Thor. As he would mention this name, Tony would then start thinking, wait, Thor? Odin? Loki? These names sound like something from a myth. And, this is kind of weird, as these beings are only known in myths. So, how can he just know them? And how is he the brother and son of these beings? How is this even possible? As you would ask Goku this, and Goku would just say, he crash-landed on Asgard when he was a baby in a space pod, which means that he's probably an alien, but he still is the son of Odin, as he would claim that title throughout his life, even until death. As, let's just say, Tony would just be, he would respect Goku a lot, after he would say that, as not many people, even knowing they're adopted, would even say something like that, but, yeah, he would, respect Goku, as we would now skip to the perspective of Thor, as Thor would be waking up from the hospital, he would, well, of course, attack the guards and nurses like in the original. Now, as he would escape from the hospital, he would get hit by, well, the van again, as Jane and her friends would eventually try to come and, just pick him up. As they put him in the van, Thor would eventually wake up, asking where is he, as Jane asks, what is he doing here, and who exactly is he? As he would say, he is the god of thunder, Thor. Well, they would all laugh at Thor, as Thor would be like, no, he's serious. See, watch this, as he would try to call from Mjolnir, but remembering that he lost his powers and saying, wait, I have a brother who crash landed here too. And, well, he still should have his powers, seeing how he's not a real Asgardian. He's something close, kind of. We don't know what he is, but he should still have his abilities. If we find him, then he can show you, and you would actually believe me. So they would just be driving around, so eventually Thor would get hungry, and, well, of course, they would just go to the same cafe as in the original. Now, that same cafe, eventually, well, Goku would come across it, and he would see somebody with the same hair as his brother, so he would eventually walk in, seeing this person and knowing him as Thor. As he would run to his brother and hug him, saying that, yo, where have you been, and how come I don't sense your godly aura anymore? And then Thor would just say, remember when Father banished us? He took away my power, and now I'm not even worthy of Mjolnir anymore. As Goku kind of gets mad, saying, how the hell? He took your power for what? For us trying to stop a war that will eventually come? This is something that should be dealt with in a different way. I know all the Asgardian rules, and this didn't break any of them. This was something that they done in the past. As Thor would just say, wait, what? What are you talking about? As Goku would shut his mouth, saying, that is something for a different day. All I can say is I snuck into Father's room and read something that I wasn't supposed to. And you'll find out in the future. I hope he tells you. And if you guys know where I'm going with this, well, I hope you do. Now, eventually, the destroyer would show up, kind of just blasting away cars and things like that. As Thor would tell his friends and also Goku to find a way out of here, saying that how this is his fight, saying how this has to be the work of Loki, and Loki has always had it out for him over the years. So this is his fight. As Goku would say, oh no, this is my fight too. We're all brothers. As Goku would power up into his Akari state, and Thor, well, just grabbing the nearest thing he could, which would have been an axe, as they would both charge as a destroyer. Goku actually being way stronger than I would say, I'm not gonna put any scales to him, but he would be very powerful, as he would be dealing fairly good damage to the destroyer, but Thor not doing anything would just be swiped away, him looking dead. As Goku would see this, and he's already in his Akari state, but then he would power up into Super Saiyan, as this multiplies his power by 50, as you guys know, as he would just be bashing on the destroyer. Eventually, he would see Mjolnir, kind of confused, as it would be flying towards Thor, as he would know that Thor is not really dead, but he is kind of going berserk, seeing how I did state he was in his Akari state and then transformed into Super Saiyan. That is a lot of power to deal with, as he would be berserk now, as he wouldn't even care, as he would just fight, throwing ki blasts and just doing anything he could to win. As Thor would then eventually just wake up with his full powers back, as he would try to calm down Goku, and as both of them would destroy the destroyer, as Goku would have still been a little bit berserk, but he would eventually calm down, as he would have blacked out for a moment, but woke back up, asking, well, Thor how to get his god powers back. As Thor himself doesn't even know, but they have to get back to Asgard, as they would try to get the Bifrost to work to get there. As eventually it would work. And, well, they would be back on Asgard, fighting the Frost Giants, trying to make their way to their father. Their father, sorry guys, as they would eventually see a horrible sight. Loki would be standing over Odin, as Odin is in, well, how can I say, in a coma, as Loki would have a knife over his heart. Now, yeah, I'm actually gonna have to leave it off here, guys. Yo, let's go with 35. No, let's go with 40 likes, and I'll do part 3. Now, with that, I'll see you guys in the next Dragon Ball Marvel crossover. So, yeah, peace, guys. See you guys in part 3.